to recount how Hinduism is a religion of tolerance and universal acceptance. He noted that the inaugural parliament convening was a declaration to the world of the doctrine set forth in the Bhagavad Gita when he quoted from it the following words: "Whosoever comes to me in whatsoever form, I reach him. All men are struggling through paths which in the end lead to me." Also quoting a hymn that again expressed this oneness that is the underlying reality in its multitude of manifestations, he said, "As the different streams having their sources in different paths which men take through different tendencies, various though they appear, crooked or straight, all lead to thee." Swami Vivekananda's speeches have remained memorable and instrumental in helping to launch the global interfaith movement because he gave a contemporary articulation of ancient sacred teachings. These teachings express the fundamental nature of reality that is essential not only to our survival, but to our ability to flourish. There are three keys that his opening and closing speeches presented, which are well worth our revisiting today. All the keys are of equal importance, but I number them only for the ease of reference. The first key is that of cooperative engagement. He said, "The seed is put in the ground, and earth and air and water are placed around it. Does the seed become the earth, or the air, or the water? No. It becomes a plant. It develops after the law of its own growth, assimilates the air, the earth, and the water, converts them into plant substance, and grows into a plant." Similar is the case with religions. The Christian is not to become a Hindu or a Buddhist, nor a Hindu or a Buddhist to become a Christian, but each must assimilate the spirit of the others and yet preserve his individuality and grow according to his own law of growth. Just as the different elements working together help to grow the seed in a plant, into a plant, so too all of the different religions working together help the seed of humanity to grow and flourish. But grow and flourish into what? The seed of a plant brings forth a plant. What should the seed of humanity bring forth? All of the religions working together bring forth a humanity that aligns us with the universal spiritual laws of harmony and peace. By cooperating with each other, we bring forth a more harmonious and peaceful world. There are currently 7.5 billion people in the world today. Within 30 years, there will be 9 billion people. By the end of the century, there will be 11 billion people. By learning how to cooperate with each other and assimilating the spirit of what all the great religious traditions teach us, harmony and peace will prevail. This harmony and peace also ensures our very own survival. The second key is that of acceptance and inclusion. Swami Vivekananda said, "I am proud to belong to a nation which has sheltered the persecuted and the refugees of all religions and all nations of the earth. I am proud to tell you that we have gathered in our bosom the purest remnant of the Israelites who came to southern India and took refuge with us in the very year in which their holy temple was shattered to pieces by Roman tyranny. I am proud to belong to the religion which has sheltered and is still fostering the remnant of the grand Zoroastrian nation. He cast aside sectarianism, bigotry, and its horrible descendant fanaticism. We see that Swami Vivekananda's message is just as relevant today as it was when he gave it. As adherents to communities of faith, we must guard against marginalizing other religions, races, or whole groups of people, and creating the faces of the other in a process of dehumanization that makes it permissible to mistreat or even kill another. Inclusiveness and acceptance implies a willingness to be open and receptive. A willingness to learn about other religions expands our own limited worldview and allows us to step into the worldview of the other. Our capacity to do this enhances understanding and acceptance of each other that enables us to live peacefully together as one human family. The third key is the key of love. Swami Vivekananda acknowledged the power of the love of truth in his closing address in 1893, when he said, "My thanks to these noble souls whose large hearts and love of truth first dreamed this wonderful dream, then realized it." He also acknowledged a form of love that comes from gratitude and appreciation when he said, "My thanks to this enlightened audience for their uniform kindness to me and for their appreciation of every thought that tends to smooth the friction of religion." He also expressed how the manifestation of love in what is holy, pure, and charitable was shown to the world by this parliament convening when he said, "If the parliament of religions has shown anything to the world, it is this. It has proved to the world that holiness, purity, and charity are not the exclusive possessions of any church in the world, and that every system has produced men and women of the most exalted character." Swami Vivekananda himself was an expression of the love that Sri Ramakrishna had for him when Sri Ramakrishna said to him, "Mother says that I love you because I see the Lord in you. The day I shall not see him in you, I shall not be able to bear even the sight of you." It is exactly this love that is the most powerful and highest form of love, the love of God, and the awakening to the supreme truth that God is love. As I stand here today, I feel the resonance of love everywhere in this room, pulsating in all of our hearts. Our love and remembrance of Swami Vivekananda brought us all here today. And for me, my heart is filled with gratitude for the fulfillment of a dream come true that I have come full circle to share today as the chair of the Parliament of the World's Religions, which provided the initial platform for Swami Vivekananda that helped to launch the global interfaith movement. May God bless all of you with his infinite love, peace, harmony, and joy in all the days of your lives. Om Shanti Shanti.